Well, hello YouTube. It's been a while since I've done a layout update, and I thought it's time. Hope everybody's having a good summer so far. And not too much new on the layout. Pretty much got all the trees finished between the backdrop and the layout along that side there, all the way down yonder. There's the famous beaver. Did finish off some removable pulp log loads. As you can see here, they actually come right out. What else I worked on? Finished off the fascia around part of the layout. Still working on, going to touch it up here and there. Not sure if that was on there last time, but got that building built. Going to put a fence around the propane and all the couplings and connectors and such. Got a bunch more GP9s and 7s, sorry. Here, again, more of the backdrop between the layout and the trees and such there. Got a few more fire trucks and a boat. Installed some grade crossing signals. I'm going to put a photo in there for the roadway. And also finished off the mountain along the back side there in the last couple of weeks. Also the area where the log reload is going to be. So again, logging trucks are going to come in, drop off the logs. I know it's not quite prototypical Northern Ontario, and that was a scrap loader, but I've made it into a grapple loader, and that will be there to load the cars with the logs. So the logging trucks come in out of the bush, and the machines will unload the logging trucks and load up the rail cars. In between the log reload here and the track, it's going to be another bit of a hill there covered in trees, and that flat spot right there is actually going to be a power transmission line, and it's going to skip down from here onto the hill here, over, and then off into the pulp mill. So that'll be a little ways away yet. Gonna have to ballast the track in here yet, all the way around. I've got to paint some rails in here, rock face and such. So the next step I'm going to be working on is doing all the scenery from here forward. So trees, shrubs, finishing off all the rock work in here, and then more trees along this side here, some more static grass along the rail side, and all rocks and trees and bits and stuff here. I'm not going to make the trees as big here because I do have to lift over to uncouple cars. Added some telegraph poles along the right of way, kind of as I thought where they should be. So what else done? Finished off and put in some new lights above the layout. So there's LED strip lighting from Home Depot, and the blue and the red is from eBay. I just bought off of a supplier. I used to have the Christmas lights in there, but now it's strictly lit by LED lights, and it actually looks pretty good. After I painted them, they turned out really good. Painted the backdrop and made a huge difference. So that's about it that's new here. A few more freight cars, and picked up that lumber load at a recent train show, which was pretty cool. Weldwood, which is perfect because that's what this is a Weldwood sawmill. I'm gonna nip into the back here. Again, a few more Jeep 9s and 7s. I'm not sure if you guys seen the CP units that I bought. Again, got a really good smoking deal on them. I'm working on this steam engine right now. I'm not sure if ACR had these types of steam engines, but they do now. Should be pretty cool. I'm going to change out the soundboard on it. They want to put in a different soundboard. But other than that, acquired another flat car so I could put some mow equipment on there. And what else? That's about it, guys. Not too much new. Summertime, of course, not working on a whole lot of stuff. So again, there's the engine yard I'm still toying with ballasting this whole area back here, and then adding on maybe another couple tracks down at the far corner. But other than that, that's about it, guys. And again, just kind of little bits here and there as I get time. I'm fairly busy lately, so haven't had a whole lot of time, but thought I'd do an update for you. And pulp mill, of course, still coming along. This is going to be one of the last areas I work on, that's for sure, because I'm kind of working my way around the other side. So two tracks of logs, one of chips, spare track that'll probably park a mill engine in. Those two tracks there are actually going to tuck through some buildings and tuck further back inside of the backdrop there. So I'm just going to tuck in behind some structures there, and then this whole area will be just filled with pulp milly stuff. The front, decided on a bridge. There's going to be a small bridge here, and I'm going to go over top of a creek, and then the creek's going to gently make its way down to go underneath the bridge. And again, I've been toying with the idea of taking this side of the Y out because I never ever use it. Ever. I usually run around the trains where that train is now, sorry. I usually run around the train there and then go the other way, so the Y is kind of redundant. So we'll see. Like I said, next spot is to work on the scenery all the way down there and then start working my way forward and just doing details and such. And then I've got to tree that section right there as well. So that's all I got. Hope you guys have a good summer. Put your campfires out, check smoke alarms.